The suffering servant. Jesus, the suffering servant. Look deep into the heart of this suffering servant. He will not break the crushed reed. And all the nations of the world will put their hope in him. Rejected by the Pharisees and the Sadducees, not accepted by his own people, the Lord caused so much confusion. If you have watched the film The Chosen, the film portrays so powerfully, how people were so bewildered, confused by the ministry and life of Jesus. Saint John the Baptist was confused. The disciples were confused. Because why they were confused? Because this man, Jesus, was going against all their expectations of a Messiah. He was going against all the expectations of a Messiah. He loves the people, his own people, and he loves the Romans as well. That is not acceptable. Remember the times Matthew that used to get on the nerves of Peter, the tax collector working for the Romans, and he is with us now. Among the disciples, the enemy is in our midst. He worked for the Romans. How can Matthew be here? No. How were they so divided? This man, Jesus, loves everybody, the sinners and the saints. The sinners and the saints all together. This Lord could not discriminate between the enemies and the friends and the sinners and all in his heart. They could not accept him. What about us? Good to understand our thinking process. Good to understand our own minds, the way we think. We are either left or the right, or the Guardian or the Daily Mail, the Labour or the Tory. Our mind is always divided. We choose. Oh, I like this one. I hate that one. So we are always divided. Do we have the mind of the Messiah, mind of the suffering? No, we are always divided, the left or the right. The Lord did not have the left or the right. He had both. He had the left, he had both in his heart. So check your mind. If you are for the left and for the right, then you are not with the Messiah. You're not with Jesus because your mind is divided. You are not his disciple. I can call myself a disciple only if my mind is for the left and for the right. I take everybody in me. Everybody is my friend. Whether I like them or not, they all belong to me because this left one and the right one, the Tory and the Labour, they all belong to God. I should not discriminate in my mind. Only if I have a compassionate heart and a contemplative mind, I can take everybody inside me. Spirituality is all about having the heart of the suffering servant who was for all the nations, all the peoples, for the sinners and the saints, for the left and the right, for everybody. To close, reflector, you may have read the reflection of the Welsh poet Pennar Davies about Good Friday. Jesus feeling compassion for the Roman soldiers who were beating him. Jesus feeling compassion for those who were torturing him. You have the heart of the suffering servant only when you feel compassion for those who are torturing you.